Okay, hi, I am Chen Zhe, and I have finished all my hours under the CL 0101, and now I'm actually doing a reflection on my journey. So through this service learning experience, I learned not to make assumptions about seniors based on stereotypes. So initially, I expected the senior I spoke with to feel lonely or bored after retirement. However, he was actually optimistic, socially active, and fulfilled through daily interactions with his family and neighbors. So, this experience taught me that well being in an old age is not only about financial support or organizing programs, but also about the meaningful relationships that are being built from personal routines. Moving forward, one specific mindset that I would shift is to listen more carefully before forming conclusions about others' needs. So maybe in future studies and work, especially when working with different groups of people, I will try to understand the perspectives and the motivations that they came from before I speak to them. I also make a conscious effort to maintain strong relationships with my own family members, as this experience reminded me how important family support can be in maintaining happiness and purpose in life. Okay, to answer the next question, how will this learning influence the way I think, relate to others, or contribute to society? So, this learning has influenced the way I think about community support and social programs. I realized that even when support is available, participation may remain low if people are not comfortable or motivated to join. In the future, when contributing to community initiatives or group projects, I will consider not only what resources are provided, but also show, but also how people feel about participating. For example, providing guidance, encouragement, or a familiar social environment may be just as important as offering financial assistance. So this experience also strengthened my empathy and patience when interacting with others. I learned that everyone has different sources of happiness and fulfillment, and by taking time to understand their experiences and values, I can build stronger relationships and contribute more meaningfully to society. Okay, so the last part of the reflection, if your reflection or story could inspire another NTU student to care, serve, or learn from the community, what message or emotion would you want them to remember? So to answer this question, the message that I want my another student to remember is that service learning is not just about helping others, but it is also learning to see people as individuals with their own strengths, routines, and perspectives. So sometimes the most valuable lesson comes from listening to their stories rather than trying to solve their problems. This experience showed me that small actions, such as having a genuine conversation, can create understanding and connection. So, therefore, I hope other students will approach community work with curiosity, respect, and most importantly, with an open mind. Thank you.